currently a possum digging through my garbage, so what better time than now to film more garbage. Now that I got my excessive editing out of the way, my Just Tattoo of Us series part 1 and 2. I appreciate all of you that watched those videos. I really appreciate that. Now that I'm done being sappy, I really wanted to review tattoos in movie scenes, specifically comedy, some serious, but they can be taken pretty funny. So I know this has been done countless times, and here I am riding the bandwagon, looking for random tattoo scenes in movies. I had to dig deep, as deep as I could, to find the best of the best.
I see we have a question.
Yeah, I'm sorry, maybe you already answered this, but why exactly are we here?
Sean?
Second Lieutenant Jake Jensen, West Point, graduate with honors. We're here because you're looking for the best of the best of the best, sir.
But let's say this video is an excuse for you or a loved one to find a new joke, so I don't have to hear this scene word for word every time I do lettering.
What is this one? What's the one right there?
Oh, this?
Uh-huh.
That's my credo. No regrets.
Mm-hmm. How about that? You have no regrets?
Dad?
Nope.
Not one?
I wish I did to talk about something.
If you've said this joke to me, I've most likely gave it a little chuckle in person, but here on the internet,
Not really, I'm kidding. I need you guys. Please like and subscribe.
Besides that classic, I wanted to revisit some other classics. And when I say classics, I'm talking and classics. Like this unforgettable scene.
Come on, get up. We got a situation.
Oh, holy shit. Where are we? Oh my God, Alan. Your head. No, your head.
The interaction between those two right there is just, it's perfect. It's hilarious. I find it funny every time I watch it.
He's bald. Stu, you're gonna freak out, but it's gonna be okay.
Why? Is it my teeth?
No. No, it's not your teeth.
Are you sure?
Yep. And you check the bottom?
It.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Ow!
I think this is probably the most realistic tattoo reveal that I've seen in a movie. It's really red, it's really swollen. It looks like it's just been tattooed, and I mean, he just found out about it, so I'm sure that the time that he's spent in that bathtub, it has not been
Sanitized.
at all, so I'm sure it would look just like that if it was actually tattooed. I give a props to the makeup department for doing that, because it looks spot on.
That's good. Why don't you try to wash it off?
It's not coming off! This is a real tattoo! Alan, what did you do? Did you roofie me?
I didn't do anything.
Stu, you swear to God.
Yeah, that's definitely a classic. That's a good one. And I'm sure you all remember this scene from Hot Rod.
Seems like it's more about FM and color TV.
That's stupid.
It sure is, Kevin. In fact, I've got a tattoo here that fully illustrates my point. It's of this rebellious young man, and he's urinating on an FM radio. And then this other stream of urine is going on to that television set.
Honestly, it looks like he has this tattoo. It looks like this is an actual tattoo. The lines look blown out. They look like they're half fallen out, half in there, half not. It looks like whoever did this was not good at tattooing. It looks like he definitely got this out of a garage. It looks like the right stream there is completely blown out.
Implausible, I know, but I like to imagine that he had sex the night before, and now a little bit of residue is blocking his urethra, allowing the urine to flow in two separate directions. You may also note that an AM radio is sitting safely dry in the middle.
There's a little magic carpet there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It looks awful. And there's like a slight gray tint around it all, so it looks like it's under the skin. It's very nicely done. I give more props to the art department for whoever did this one. It doesn't look like just a Sharpie or something shitty. It genuinely looks like a crappy tattoo. So this is a scene from the movie
Kingpin.
This one shows up on all of the top 10 lists of best tattoo scenes in movies. So I had to check this one out. I haven't seen this movie, so I have no idea what I'm watching.
Jefferson's on ice. Look at that. I love Sherman Helmsley.
And you can see the tattoo on his chest already. Very dark, very heavy. Looks like he just got it.
It's a tattoo. Relax. Tattoo? How could you let me do this, Roy? How could you? I don't know. I don't remember a thing. The whole night's a blur to me, all right? I've committed a sin. I've desecrated my body.
Now you're a degenerate just like the rest of us.
Can't go home now. No, can't go home. It'll come right off. It'll just burn it off in a jiffy. Yeah, this isn't so bad. What's the matter? Nothing.
Wowzers.
I have to say, that is pretty awful. Whoever drew that face, it's off-center a lot. It's sitting a little much this way. I mean, looking at my display here, it looks backwards to me, so I don't know which way this is, but it's off-center. Just know that. A little much. Definitely looks like a tattoo that'd be featured on Snake Pit, or Tattoos of Piss. It's a standard shitty tattoo reveal. I love that. And it's nicely done. It's creative in the way of the tattoo reveal. It's just a little hyper. Reminds me of my last videos.
In this scene from Bridesmaids, the infected tattoo.
I looked around for a little bit and I couldn't find anything more than this, or anything else was of low quality, so I'm sorry, we'll have to just stick with this little snippet, but I remember it being pretty bad. I always thought this was funny.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
Stick
good
some
advice.
frozen peas on there.
Yeah, can't
All
help.
right.
Yeah. So, just wanted a quick word. You know that tomorrow the rent's due. I was just getting my check, and I wondered if I could get your check too.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm getting the money. It's been a little slow. You have to keep it in the bag and put the bag on it.
That scene's great. I love that scene. I wouldn't suggest putting frozen peas on your infected tattoo. I would just recommend going and seeing an actual doctor, a urgent care or something like that, to see, to check out your infected tattoo there that you got. You can always contact your tattoo artist and ask for advice on what you should do with your tattoo. It's best to keep in constant communication with your tattooist if you're having any problems. So, there's some creative ways to reveal tattoos. Some have aged well and some have not.
Oh, shit, Ray, you got a tattoo? Oh, shit. What's it say? Ray! Oh, man. Oh, shit, you got a tattoo, too? Oh, really, dude? Yeah. Dude, what's it say? Fuck me. Oh, sweet, man. Ray! Fuck me! Ray! Fuck me! Ray! Fuck me! Yeah! Woo! What, man? Oh, where's your mom at? Come on, you're gonna give me a yeast infection.
I apologize in advance. I know this movie's really hard to watch because of,
You screwed up my cake! You screwed up my cake! What? It's me. Can I come in? Yeah, sure. What's up, buddy? What was she yelling at? What'd you do wrong?
She's just stressed out because of the wedding.
Oh, really? You sure she's not stressed out about maybe sex or something? Have you been going down on her?
What?
No, I'm just saying, a lot of times, girls I've met over the years, when they've been ragging on me and yelling at me and shit, if I kiss their pussies, they kind of go, you're right, you're a good guy.
Yeah, that's personal, Don.
Yeah, I don't know. You know better than me, thanks. So, You wear a bathing suit in the shower? You know that's fucking nuts, right?
Are you serious? I can't even take my shirt off in front of other people because of you.
Well, because of me. What did I do this day?
Oh, let me jog your memory.
I have a story about this. This actually does not happen. This does not look like this. We had a client come in and he said he had a back tattoo that he would like to get extended. And when he took off his shirt and we looked at it, you could tell it was smaller. It was a standard back piece, but it was in the center of his back and it did not fit well, but you could tell it was designed for a back.
He got it when he was younger.
As he grew into becoming a man, his tattoo didn't, and it fits right dead center of his back. So I mean, this where the heads are extended and they look all cartoonish, it looks like a drawing you would get at Disneyland by a cartoonist from a booth for $5. It's pretty bad and not realistic in the slightest. The tattoo quality definitely is there. It looks like a tattoo. It looks like it's aged a bit. The shading in the hair definitely looks like it's aged a bit. It actually looks like shading. It's very blocky shading, so it doesn't look like it's standard, just like wave strings of hair. It definitely looks like a tattoo, but not realistic story-wise.
New kids on the block. Holy shit, their heads are all warped now. Oh my.
The heads are all warped now.
Yeah, it's because I got it when I was in 3rd grade. My body grew.
I'm sorry, it's fine. It's fine. Let me see it again. Whoa, oh, you got a back tattoo. Whoa, oh, their heads are fucking warped.
You suck.
You are, dude. Why are you getting so serious? I still got the tattoo I got when I was a teenager, and I'm fine with it, you know.
So when I was a kid, my dad used to say this joke all the time. I mean, I'm sure most of our dads have at one point. This is such a dad joke. It fits too perfect.
D-Brain!
Yeah, I remember it. I still don't know who that is.
That was my response every time.
It's fucking the plane guy from Fantasy Island. Tattoo.
And that was his response every time.
I got a tattoo. I thought that was funny.
Well, it's not.
Now let's take it into the more obscure trailers or clips that I found. So this one's a trailer. This one's called
The Tattoo Chase.
It's filmed in 1989. It's kind of a strange premise.
But
after reviewing the trailer, I can tell you this movie does not hold up with the times.
Who are you anyway?
Howie Goldman's about to become a very rich man.
That's a nice.
Or a very dead one. Howie Goldman's about to become a very rich man. Or a very dead one.
That's a nice.
It's like they're trying to sell you something.
All he's got to do is find a girl with the right tattoo.
Perhaps I can help.
He quickly comes up with a disguise. Maybe a television first.
All I gotta say is, ain't nothing going on here, dude. Nothing funny going on here.
How long do I have to find the right push?
And if that's the tattoo that he's looking for...
Damn it.
Good fucking luck.
Mr. S wants his money now. He's a marked man. I'm gonna shoot him. Looking for a marked woman.
Did you see the tattoo?
It's a chase around the world. To find the girl.
Got the address?
With his future.
I still think you should have let me shoot him.
I see this scene, and it definitely salted it for me.
Behind her.
Oh my.
Tattoo Chase. The comedy that won't wear off.
It's worn off real quick.
It's as faded as your cousin's sun-beaten prison tattoo.
So that was that trailer. I was very excited to find it, but then after reviewing it, it looks very offensive, in my opinion. Just the trailer alone could be taken as offensive. I mean, it's awful.
Night of the Hunter, filmed in 1955.
My expectations were pretty high when I saw this. I'm pretty sure that this was meant to be taken as a serious movie. This little clip that I found that displays his tattoos. It's definitely got a little comedic undertone to it. From what I read, this is the first movie that ever featured tattoos in it. They're very simple and very small, but it does play a huge role in the tattoo industry. I'm sure having tattoos being featured in.
Oh, come on, man.
It definitely probably broke a lot of stereotypes and a lot of standards for that time.
Cooper! What? The man! The man!
So the scene starts out with a girl running through, yelling,
The man! The man!
It's a very eerie start to a scene.
Good morning, ladies.
And then we're greeted by this gentleman.
I do.
Why, you're Miss Cooper, I take it.
It's about that John and that Pearl.
Oh, them poor little lambs. To think I never hope to see them again in this world.
That line is very suspicious. It's very gross. That line is a little dark. It's a little creepy.
Oh, dear madam, if you was to know what a crown of thorns I've borne in my search for them strayed chicks.
Ruby, go fetch them kids.
And this is where we see his tattoos.
Oh, madam, I see you're looking at my hands. Would you like me to tell you the little story of left hand, right hand, the tale of good and evil? It was with this left hand that old brother Cain struck the blow that laid his brother low.
Them kids is yours?
My own flesh and blood.
Where's your missus?
She run off with a drummer.
Now, when I watched this the first time, this made me laugh harder than any of the other scenes that we've watched. It was just so random. I wasn't expecting it.
During prayer meeting.
Where's she at?
Down the river, Summers, Parkersburg, maybe Cincinnati. One of them Sodoms of the Ohio River.
She took them kids with her?
Oh, heaven only knows what unholy sights and sounds them innocent little babes has heard in the dens of perdition where she dragged them.
Right funny, ain't it? How they rode all the way upriver in a 10-foot John boat.
Are they well, Miss Cooper?
A sight better than they was.
This is art. It's beautiful. I love this.
Gracious, gracious, you are a good woman, Miss Cooper.
How you figuring to raise them two without a woman?
The way they clip some of the scenes together is a little funny. You can tell that they're filmed separately and then clipped together to be one coherent piece of work. Kind of like how we film commentary.
The Lord will provide. The Lord is merciful. Oh, what a day this is. And there's little John.
Yeah! What's wrong, John?
Come to me, boy.
What's wrong, John?
Didn't you hear me, boy?
John, when your dad says come, you should mind him.
He ain't my dad.
This kid looks familiar.
I thought it was funny, the way he's just staring off into space, not replying, not saying shit.
No, and he ain't no preacher neither.
The little boy grabs the doll and heads underneath the porch, and
The man.
chases him underneath.
With a stabby bastard.
Just march yourself yonder to your horse, mister. March, mister, I'm not...
And that was my face upon viewing this scene for the first time.
Come on.
All right. But you haven't heard the last of Harry Powell yet. The Lord God Jehovah will guide my hand in vengeance. You devils. You whores of Babylon. I'll be back when it's dark.
And this scene is closed with this dramatic dialogue. Now, just upon viewing that clip, I really appreciated this movie. I thought that it was very artistic. It was very dramatic, but also had its comedic little relief moments, probably just based off of age and the times. I'm sure they meant the whole scene to be serious, but if you'd like to see a full commentary review on this movie, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe. Going over the things that I've saved, I realized that I haven't put in a lot of the clips that I saved or some of the videos that or some of the scenes that I've watched. I just wanted to throw those in as kind of
honorable mentions.
Even though some of them aren't honorable, they're kind of on the scale of offensive. So I'm throwing these in just to kind of toss them in there. If you think I've forgot one, you can always let me know. Always down for more suggestions. Comment below. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Fucking nervous.
Do you want to consult me about it? Do you want to talk about it before?
You know what? No, I'm just jumping in, all right? I'm just gonna do this, Laird. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, Laird. It's gonna be fucking great. Ta-da!
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that will make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Oh, pretty phony these memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, oh, and weightless, and maybe find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of
Get the fuck out of here. Barb, fuck you.